I'm Hov. Of course, this is Green Lounge LA, and this is another one with Mad Boots Entertainment, Angel Clubhouse, Empire presents The Struggle. Today, like I said earlier, we're sitting with Pat, CEO of BLK FUSE TV. It's good with you, man. How you doing, bro? All right, man. Thank you guys for coming. As you've seen, I just had your player partner, GS the Great, and well, he was smart enough to pass all the hard questions to you. So we got to get to it, man. One of the questions I asked him was, why should the hearts and minds of the people open up to BLK FUSE TV?
It's a different opportunity out there. Everybody's looking for a nuts place to be. BLK FUSE is giving everybody an opportunity. So the opportunity is wide open.
When you say you're giving people opportunities, that sounds like a blanket statement. What exactly you mean?
Opportunity meaning some people have good stuff, like good podcasts, TV, broadcasting, whatever it may be, but they can get their own channel created on BLK FUSE TV. Just like Netflix have different channels, BLK FUSE TV can do the same thing.
Why do you think it's important for us to have our own TV channel?
To have your own voice, because as long as we keep dealing with white people, they can put us on and take us off when they want. That was one of my biggest inspirations for doing it.
So you're a fan of BET then?
No, because BET sold somebody else on there.
Yeah, white folks.
Well, why it was created, yes.
Yeah, so you're doing your own rendition of it?
Yes.
With that being said, if you're doing your own rendition, what are you going to add to that? Because that's a hell of a shoe to fit.
It's just, you never can be scared to fail, so I don't feel no pressure. I got this far for not being scared to fail. So it's just, you got to believe in what you do. I believe in me all day.
Why do you think that BLK FUSE TV is going to stay around? And if you guys do stay around, what will you be known best for?
I think it's also originality, picking the right people to help you move forward. I can't do nothing by myself.
Right.
Just the right team members.
How much does working well with others and team play has to come in?
That's everything. You can't win by yourself.
Yes, you can. Golf.
Yeah, you're not playing golf.
Well, I was just giving you an example. I'm just saying, I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Okay, yeah.
Help a nigga out. Yeah. All right, so as you guys begin to continue doing your podcast and drop shows, what can we expect for? Because, you know, there's a lot of people that has complaints with TV being a little too risque. Will you be as risque as modern TV? Will you not? Will you tone it down? What is exactly the vision of BLK FUSE?
I want everyone to have their, you have your own channel, I don't want to be able to tell you what to do. I want you to have your own versatility, originality, and do what you want to do. That's the,
so you giving these content creators creative range?
Yes.
Freedom?
Yes. Yes.
Don't you think that's going to get out of place after a while? Because some people go left field.
Yeah, and if it do, I think I should be able, I have enough, we should have enough one-on-one to be able to come to you, like, look, check this out. Whatever, you know what I mean? But you still got to have that creative. Now, if they go too far, of course I would step in and talk to the person, whatever they're doing. Tell them what I think, and we just come to a medium and move on. That's it.
Okay, so let's ask this question, because let's get real with it. As TV owners,
yes.
You CEO, I'm CEO of mine. I'm sure you're aware, like I'm aware, that what we put out shapes the minds of people.
Yes.
What is the new image of the new black man that you're shaping?
More positivity.
Why so? And how so?
Why? Because what we just said, you were speaking about the people got arrested. I don't even say names, but I just think TV glamorizes it.
Do you think the audience is going to pay attention to wholesome TV though?
I believe so. I do.
Why? Because like the numbers say otherwise.
Why? Because if you're a real person, you're still real. They just went over the top because they were looking for more attention by speaking in depth and stuff.
Well, don't we all, like as TV owners, we do have to look at the numbers, analytics and logistics and stuff. Huge part of our job. So at what point do you say, you know what, that's a little too big?
That should be discussed before you can get to the camera.
You think so? Because you can't stop live sometimes. You know, when you go.
No, you don't have to hear it.
You don't.
So
that is fact.
So
with that being said, you do need the views to stay relevant.
Yeah,
America is addicted to the bad guy.
Right.
All the famous movies are about the bad guy.
That's just how you want to sell your soul. That's up to you.
Do you really think people are selling their soul?
Yes. I'm from the streets, bro.
You're from the streets. You really think they selling their souls? That's right. They signed up to lose it.
Yes.
Okay. So then, are we going to see a lot more Christian stuff like you?
No. You don't have to be Christian to be real.
And what's the difference between that?
Well, we know what's not blind to cross. Certain things about individuals and scenes and things that happen, you don't have to do. You could never strip away from me being who I am because I don't want to talk about going to jail. I'm not sending myself to jail.
Facts.
I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to be a Christian on TV. So I can stand in the middle on a hard line and be me.
Well, then I would have to ask, you know, the title is Black Fuse TV.
Yes.
Is Black Fuse TV black TV or TV owned by black people?
TV owned by black people.
And what's the difference?
The difference is black can be just black. Black Fuse TV can be predominantly black, owned by black people, but it's open to everybody.
How important is it? Because, you know, we black folks get shut out by everybody for the most part.
Yes.
But every time we get something, we always trying to give it away to everybody. Do that need to change? And should we look at that?
Yeah, because what happens is the difference is we sell everything we get. So I'm gonna use 2B for 2B. 2B was sold, I think in 2020 for 440 million Fox. It was immediately worth $2 billion. Well, what was the rest of selling? Well, ownership, but nothing is we sell it.
That's true. That is true.
That has to stop.
Should it? Because when they sold that mug, and yes, it did increase dramatically afterwards. That family that received that money, that was employing people, now had that money to allocate to a different venture, whatever.
I think it's more important to keep something than sell it. The money ain't always the thing. You're making enough money to survive and keep it for the long game.
What do you think about? Okay, so we seen things like old boy get stomped out by the radio show host. I ain't trying to use a name like Rosecrans, whatever. And is that why we should own our own? Because then we don't have to worry about those type of situations, I guess you could say. Because the beef was started because he said, "Why would you hire 2 more Mexicans on the black music channel?" That's like me hiring black people for a salsa radio station, and that's how that happened. And is this a way we prevent it?
Yes.
Don't that sound a little racist though? Like reverse racist? No. And why not?
Do any of us work at the salsa station? No.
I don't know. I haven't been in the salsa.
No. So that answers no. So
I'm gonna ride with you on that. So, I believe no.
I'm saying the radio station down because I've been in Power 106.9, all Mexican. Hip hop is created by us.
So are you saying in a small way, are we barely holding on to our own child?
Yes. Yes. Because if you go to radio stations, there's no representation. You got Big Boy and one-on-one. Just use big. After that, all the DJs can't be a DJ now because they got it in the chokehold. So
okay.
I'm saying the only restriction is what I'm saying is.
I know, I agree with you, right? Because we hear the radio, we see it, and even though just because there's Mexicans there, that's not our problem. Yeah. And that's not their problem either, respectfully. So, if we pull out the majors and all go independent, would that actually fucking work?
Without a doubt. Because every time you listen to a song on the radio, you don't care who they song to. Who asks what radio label they song to? Nobody. So if you independent, you get your own money and they cut out. That's the only thing I'm talking about.
But at the same token, when you do independent stuff and you black, they look at your shit like it ain't official.
No,
so how do they change that?
If you do anything to worry about somebody to look at you, you're going to fail.
You're going to fail.
Yes.
So right now, you basically say, I'm doing what I'm doing, fuck your feelings.
Yes.
And is that the mindset we should have as leaders?
There's no nothing else. They took away DEI, right?
Yeah.
They just passed things segregation about the FBI on the federal level for segregation, right?
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
They actually can do a white singing,
and I'm okay with that because I know where
our singing will be better.
But I'm saying I know where I'm supposed to be at and where they don't want me.
Right.
We don't have to paint no sugar coat. I'm okay with that because it forces us to have our own.
That's controversial though because are you respectfully
57?
Okay, you're 57, so you're a lot closer to segregation area than I am. I'm an 80s baby though. I think though, are we mentally retarded to be going back to that shit, or like, what is that saying about us?
Not. We was never free. I would just say illusion. We were free, but we gonna pull the strings on. We was never free, bro.
Do you think them allowing segregation to be practiced, right? It's gonna cause some things to be caught.
It can. But the thing is, I always say that they're just doing that hoping we never figure it out as a race. That's why they create the segregation. Oh, they won't figure it out. But you gotta look back when they had Black Wall Street and all this stuff. We were a lot more successful. We recycled our own money. We have banks and everything. See what I'm saying? Now everybody's running scattered and they desegregating everything, we gonna have to come together. If fades come in and what we have to, bro. That's why having your own, whether it's TV, whether it's radio, whatever it is, having your own is important. Clothing brands, they buy everything and sink it. We have Rockaware, they bought it, sunk it. Fubu, they buy it and they slowly take it off the shelf.
Yeah.
Because the majors get together, Levi's, Lee's, Tommy Hilfiger, Polo, that's what they do. Because you're taking money from them.
In competition, it's competition.
So they buy it to sync what you have. And none of them brands are nothing to them.
So that statement leads me to ask you, with all this being true, everything we said within the last 10 minutes or so, what is the most powerful thing that Black Fuse TV can do for the community on behalf of the community?
Give them opportunity and notoriety. I don't care the clothing brand, the next TV station, the next. We gonna work together. I'm willing to. We're not here to support the bullshit, goofy. I'm not.
We're here to teach people how to support each other. I don't have to be better than you to support you.
Facts.
I'm not in no fear of you. I wish you well. So I could work in peace because I'm not in competition with you. When I see my brother, my black man, trying to do his stuff, I'm not, no reason to hate on him.
No reason.
None.
Because there's a whole lot of money out there, man.
It's too much money
They print
out
up,
there.
I heard they print up like $1 million
Come on.
every 2 minutes.
So I'm saying it's out there, but we still haven't figured out how to make each other bigger. I don't got to win today. I could win tomorrow, next week. But as long as one of us keep winning, we got the opportunity to help the next.
What is fucked up that the mindset is of the average African American, male or female, even though we all want unity, can we finally fucking accomplish it?
I think they're going to force us to do it. Because like I said, they strip.
Then who's in control if they're going to force us?
Well, they're forcing us by stripping away, but it's on us. It's been on us. We just kept using whatever to not do it.
And why have we not done it?
It's because we're glamorizing who can go to jail, who hard, who was tough. We spending too much time over there not working on what we should really be working
So we
on.
too focused on being tough instead of being owners and creators?
Yes.
And now that we have it,
Yes.
it's starting to come out a little bit. Because you're starting to see a lot of people
Yes.
create good content for real.
Yes.
And ain't got to do with a major.
Yeah,
So-
you a real person is a real person. So if we even talking about more so, okay, glamorize the gangsters that's changed the narrative. I'm gonna say that. Oh, and when you see him, I know him, he a real dude. Look what he's doing now, though. That should be more glamorized.
There we go. Thank you for coming. Thank you for spitting
Yes,
game.
sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you did not understand what the man is saying is, he can be great at the same time as you being great. And I got to sit with Pac and Black Fuse TV and talk about greatness with great people. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, because I did, and we'll see you real soon.